My name is Gord Warren. I worked at Irwin Toys. I started there in 1976. Kenner Products Canada is one of their divisions. And I was lucky I got to work on Star Wars. I got to play with the toys before anybody else. First off, you got to remember the Millennium Falcon. It's a big, massive piece of plastic. So the parts coming to the line, they were in big boxes. It was difficult to get a lot of product into the line because it took up so much room. It has a piece of chipboard that is folded about 8 different times as it makes its way through the entire back of the Millennium Falcon in it. So the ladies would be upside down. They would be folding this, trying to get it into all the little locks and pins. They would try to put the base on it. They would fold that around, trying to get everything to fit together. And then they had all these screws to drive in to lock it in. So what ended up, you've got all these things together, you got all these things you're trying to hold in place with this massive piece of plastic, and of course not all of them were flat, not all of them all fit properly, so they're squeezing and wiggling and everything to make this big piece, this big toy. And I'm talking to them and I'm saying, we got to get this out, we got to get this out, you got to, come on, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this. And that's what it basically was with the whole Star Wars line. Everything we ran was allocated. Everything that we were making was already sold. The stores would put in an order for 10,000 pieces and they would say, no, I can only give you 6. Because they were spreading it out over the entire country, and all the retailers, they didn't want to have someone not have some of the product. This toy was loved by the marketing people. It was loved by the salesmen because they said it had shelf presence. It was so big up on the shelf that there was no way that somebody could not see it. So they loved it.
Perfect.
I hated it.
All right, give me a second here.